Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're doing a pretty exciting one here today. You see behind me we have my hole for my my backyard golf course. This is my front yard, however, but this has been something that I've been wanting to do for a few years. I finally got it done and I'm excited to share it with you in this video. I'm just going to be talking about how I made it, how I did it, and give you a tour of some of the holes. Should be a fun video today, an exciting one, so let's get going. First, I'm going to quickly talk about how I made this in 3, 2, 1. So to start off with how I made this course, tee boxes, there's really nothing special. Just pick a place where you want to tee off from and do that. So that's really all I did. I mean, you can put tee markers if you want to. I don't really have anything that would stand for a good tee marker. Anyway, hole-wise though, you may be wondering, where can you get a hole? You can just get one at Dick's Sporting Goods. They have a set like this. It comes in like 4 or 5 parts. You get a hole, as you can see right there. Nice little hole. You get a number 1 flag, and then you get this white piece, red piece, another white piece. Starting off with this hole here, you can see it's got 6 holes. My math is very bad, sorry about that. But anyway, all I did with this is I really just digged a hole, got the measurements right, just used a small little shovel, digged a hole, and then just smacked it into the ground. And that was that. Pretty flat there, so that's a nice place to put the hole. To put this together, you just put them all in these little parts and then tie the flag on top. But otherwise, that holds into the ground very well, and they all fit together very good. It is 6 feet tall, good height. Then again, you get the number 1 flag, which is a nice texture, blows around, looks pretty nice. That's really all you need to know to build it. You just got to dig a hole, put your hole in there, put it into the 3 parts, and the flag. Again, you can buy these at Dick's Sporting Goods and probably find a set like this online. Now that we've got the building done, I'm going to show you all the holes that I made on my 3-hole par 4 golf course. So we're on the first tee of my backyard / front yard golf course here. This is the look at the first tee. It's about estimately, I don't know where, anywhere. It's just going to be in this little area around here. I mean, it's not going to be perfect since I don't have tee markers yet. I'd like to use something to signify that. But if I would guess here, we've got about, I don't know, 10, 15 yards here to the pin, a little bit downhill. If you hit a grounder, you have the risk of hitting those stones right there. So I'll zoom up a little bit. But otherwise, not a whole lot of trouble. This one, you'd like to hit it in the air, or if you want to do a bump and run, land it about here, get it to roll up. If you do land it too hard, it will roll. If you hit it off to the right a little bit, you might find yourself in the trouble with a tree. Some wood chips there. Over to the left, you got more wood chips and a huge tree that you would not like to be shooting from. If you go too long, you run the risk of it rolling into those flowers or down a hard visible, you can't really see it, but visible downslope here that would be tough to hit out of. If you really shank it, you're going to hit it into some of that bad stuff and that bad stuff. That is your first hole up there from the tee box to right here. Nice little first hole. And this is a par 4, as I said. All holes here are par 4s. That is the first hole. Let's move on to the second. Now, for the second hole, we're going to walk back here a ways. We're going to go past this tree, and this is the fun one. This might be my favorite hole on this 3-hole course. Got another par 4. Going to kind of be right behind this tree here, so you're going to want to get a lot of elevation on your ball, but there's always that chance of going underneath the tree there or over it. I like the overplay here. But about where I'm standing is probably another 10-15 yards. Over this tree, lob wedge, sand wedge could do a good play here. You could use a low iron, chip it underneath, as I said. If we were going along, this tree prevents trouble. It could kick wrong, go into those flowers. It could also hit off this tree, bounce back, get you back underneath it. If you get it to the right, you'll end up in some trouble here. Back into those trees. To the left, you'll be in more flowers. Anyway, pretty straight on. Just got to avoid that first tree and trouble to the right, and you should be good on this par 4 second hole. As I said, a par 4, and this has been hole number 2 on to hole number 3. This is about the longest hole on the golf course here, so we're going to walk way over here on the other side of the sidewalk. And we're going to get down to this flat little area right here. Slight trouble here. If you hit a really high flop shot, you might hit those branches. It might knock it down a bit. To the right, you've got those bushes and the house, which could prevent troubles. To the left, that tree, almost in dead sight. And if you hit it long, you are in more trees back there. So again, tee box right here. This one's probably about 15-20 yards. Straightforward, trouble on both sides. And if you hit this light lamp, you are paying for damages. So again, got to avoid this mulch, that tree, trouble to the right, trouble ahead if you hit it too long. Otherwise, we've got a pretty basic course here. 3 holes. You just saw all 3. Hopefully you enjoyed that tour. Now, let's go on to a montage of some of the shots that we have had and us playing around here on the Grant the Umpire backyard golf course. Here we go. So that is a look at my 3-hole backyard golf course. It was very fun to make, very easy. This thing only cost about 20 bucks at Dick's Sporting Goods. Probably can find it somewhere else as well. But yeah, it's very fun to play if you are an avid golfer or an experienced golfer, just so you can practice at home without having to go pay at the course or drive all the way there. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you think of this course. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.